that's an ongoing problem is that people don't want to spend the money that it really takes. And it's like $600. Great, I'm going to spend the next 6 weeks paying myself $100 a week. And that's $20 a day. So does that work for you? No, it doesn't work for you, and it doesn't work for me either. So, and that happens here too, where we get calls from big studios too. Like they're like, oh, we need 5 minutes of animation, but we only have $10,000 and we need it in 2 weeks. And I'm like, great, that's not going to pay for anything. $10,000 is a lot of money, but when you have to pay 10 people to pump out 4 minutes of animation, everyone's got to work overtime and stuff, and nobody gets paid right and stuff. And so there's a point where I feel like as an artist, you have to put a value to your time, and not only your work that you do, but your time spent as well. Because if you look at anybody else out there that is not an artist, like a banker, a lawyer, a baker, a garbage man, they get paid for their time. You can't, and there's a great video out there about this, but you can't go up to a lawyer and say, well, how much you charge an hour? And they're like, $500 an hour. Oh, well, I only have like $10 an hour. Can you just do it for me? And if I like it, then I'll give you like another $20. They'll be like, phew, and like flip you off and like be done with you. And that's always been a problem with artists, is that they never, part of it is like nobody, the non-artists don't understand how artists work, and so they think it's just super easy, like you just get some crayons and you do it. But then the artists also have come to a point where they don't value their time or their work as much as they should. It doesn't matter how other people feel about it. It's how you as the artist should feel about it too. And so you have to really love what you do, but you also have to recognize that this is your livelihood, and it's okay when you're in your 20s and you're sort of like living with 15 people in a tiny apartment, but then after you turn 30 or 40 or 50 or 60, you realize like, oh my gosh, when am I going to retire? And, I can't live off of soup anymore and stuff like that. And, it's just sort of like, and it's been like that for a really long time. So I'm a big advocate for really putting a value in the artistry of whatever you do, because everyone deserves to get paid fairly, regardless of their job. It just has to be that way. Otherwise, you just can't support yourself.